Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. I'm your host, Johnny Blender, and Happy New Year. Coming to you live tonight. I'm a little tired. It's been a long couple of days. Coming to you live on TuneIn Satellite and Armed Radio. And we've got our live feed on Facebook. I don't have the Periscope phone up tonight because I didn't feel like plugging it in. See Steve Godwin. Man, everybody's jumping in early. Steve Godwin has joined the room. Chad Bankston, my buddy. Joe Savino has joined. Hey, Joe Savino is the boss here of Armed Radio. He also has a show on Thursday night called Night Talk with Joe Rocks. Pretty good show. Let's see. I've got my producer in Boston, Jimmy Bell, who has just told me it's a warm day. Had a warm day today in Boston. It was 22. 22. That's how cold it was when I woke up here this morning. I see my buddy Glenn Spillman and Jesse Holmes have joined. And Uncle Jesse, I'm going to be talking about you in just a little while in the Southern Gas or the Gas or Blowout. Southern Gas or Blowout. Hold on. Southern Outlaw Gassers Blowout. I told y'all I'm tired tonight. It's been Kim Aranto's joined. It's been a long day at the shop. I hope everybody had a great New Year. I heard from a ton of friends across the world, not across the country, but across the world. I think the furthest one I got was Bahrain. And then another buddy of mine and a couple of friends of mine, and one in London and one in Blackpool sent me a message. And my buddy at Blackpool is a tough guy. He's a real tough guy. And he always, I told him about when I had a friend from Liverpool one time. He said, Liverpool, he said, you know, the second toughest people in England come from Liverpool. I said, really? I said, where's the first come from? He goes, Blackpool. And that guy has shown me that's a fact. Lewis Montgomery has joined in. Ken Thibodeau has joined. Hey, Ken, I got Sandy's autographed pictures from my buddy. Let me reach up here and grab them. Here's one. We got a whole stack of them. Lynn's got them over by her, I think. I don't know where the hell they are. They may be on the bar. But yeah, so we're getting kind of started, kind of going. Oh, there they are. Get going kind of slow tonight. My technical person has joined in. So this one, Ken, is to Allison. This one is to Jeremy. This one is an autograph of Josh TKO Turner, my buddy. Signed it right there for you under my hand. This is another one that he autographed for y'all. So we've got, he was a little bit late, but he's had a lot going on. He's been a real busy guy. And everybody's busy during the holiday season. Bailey Trosclair has joined. She is the better half of my guy in the shop, Yogi, and their illegitimate son together, Yogi, Boo Boo, Richard is. I'm tired. I can make these kind of mistakes when I'm tired. I'm getting little laughs, and at least TKO's not online where I get that. I'm not even saying that. Hopefully, Steve Godwin is a buddy of mine, front engine driver up in North Carolina, and I got to tell you, the guy starts more crap. He's just sent a message. He said, Lynn, are you ready to do some burnouts?
Oh, well, I'm in the thinking about it stage, and in about a week it might go to the considering it stage, but I'm thinking, yeah, it's time to order an extra small fire suit.
As everybody remembers, last week, or on the last episode of the show, we ran out of moonshine. Our wonderful Harlan, Kentucky moonshine evaporated. But with that being said, I see Ronnie and Lori Owens are in the house. Dirty dog like that. But my buddy Wade Cuevas, him and Derek Ladner. Derek Ladner is the owner of D&M Graphics. He is bring me that. Wade came over. He bought a couple little gifts. He bought this bottle of moonshine, which is fire blowing moonshine. It's good. He bought this for Lynn. See how it's in a nice little glass, pretty glass bottle and everything? Lynn just is so excited about it. She actually dropped some watermelon Jolly Ranchers in it to give it a, because it's corn liquor. But then Wade hooked me up. Not the classiest hookup I've ever had, but he hooked me up pretty good. He bought me a gallon jug of coconut moonshine. Now, me being Johnny Blender, the sophisticate that I am, I see Frederick Roseman's in the house. Me being the sophisticate that I am, I took his gallon of corn liquor or of coconut moonshine, and I put it in this wonderful looking decanter that my stepson Eddie got me for Christmas. It just looks so much better, but that's because I'm a sophisticate. But my buddy Wade Cuevas also bought me some of these new whiskey cars and cigars with Johnny Blender on armed radio koozies. Now, these are for beer bottles. I don't drink beer, so. But if I drank beer, it wouldn't be that stuff Britt Cummins drinks, Michelob Ultralight.
Wait, what?
Britt drinks that Michelob Ultralight.
That's like ditch water.
Back pretty close. Dwight Brady has joined us. Hey, Dwight. But we will. I am Johnny Blender, and we will open this up and pour us a little bit of this coconut moonshine for the show. Maybe that'll wake me up a little bit. Oh, I forgot. I always wear con T-shirts that we go to. And in October, we did Night Risers Con in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, where we had a blast. We were there with Bill Gibson and the Christine Carr, Tim Shockey, Sal Lazard, and John Tomset, the guy who puts on this con, got one of the shirts, and I hung it up in my closet. I forgot to wear it, so we have been wearing it. Hey, tell me about it, Glenn. I know, but I think I've seen you drinking it before on your show too. But like I said, I wanted to wear the Night Risers Con shirt because I haven't. That's why I'm not wearing one of the Whiskey Cars and Cigar shirts tonight. And I am sporting for the sponsor, Amelie Oil. I've got my Amelie hat on tonight.
And they match well. They
do. The Night Risers Con shirt and the Amelie Oil hat look really, really well together. But let me get back to the coconut moonshine provided to me by my buddy Wade Cuevas. Man, this is so good. Let me tell you, you could use this as a substitute in pina coladas. Instead of using rum, use this. It's awesome.
What do you think the proof difference is in between?
I would say this is probably 90. Mm-hmm. I would say that's probably 120. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. At least. Yeah.
The coconut is excellent.
The coconut really is awesome. I'm waiting for it to get into the 40s so I can fix a pina colada with it.
Outside.
Yeah. If we have snow again, I'll just make pina colada out in the yard. But yeah, this is really good. Thanks, Wade. I really appreciate it. Wade and his wife, Gail, just opened a new business in Gulfport. Jada Bugs, gifts, vinyls, and blanks. Now, I see Wade hadn't joined in yet to the show, and I'm really kind of curious as what the hell a blank is.
It can't be what I'm thinking.
Not going there. Steve Godwin says it's snowing there. Well, that's good, Dirty Dog, because you deserve it. I hope you get 3 or 4 feet of it.
We don't like snow.
We don't. I'm a tropical people. I don't like snow. Yeah, I don't like this cold weather.
You have to keep that.
I had the thermostats in the oven set at 20 on the powder coating ovens in the shop. I went in this morning. They were on. I don't know how long they were on, but they're shooting blanks. Hey, Glenn, it's a family show.
Reading my mind.
Yeah.
Why are you liking the coconut moonshine?
Oh, you want to try some of that coconut moonshine? Well, go ahead and knock yourself out. We got some really cool things. We got a lot of cool things happening for 2018. Just hooked up with a company in Hawaii called Hawaiian Island Shine. They make car detail products. Yeah, you need to get down here where it's in the 30s, dirty dog. And we've been looking for products to use on a dragster, to use on Jezebel, Lynn's car. Gavin Williams, hi, I am fine. Thank you for tuning in. So we reached out to this company and contacted them, and Brick Cummins with Cummins Motorsports had told me about some things that he used on the 200 feet of toter home and trailers that they carry to the track every week. He said, you know, wash and wax. You got to have a good wash and wax. Well, this wash and wax from Hawaiian Island Shine, which will be available at Performance Metal Finishes and also will be available at Jada Bugs in Gulfport. But this is 2 ounces, and the guy said that's a little strong. You can probably get away with 1 ounce to 5 gallons of water. And what this does is cleans the wax off and puts new wax finish on. It's a really, really good product. I actually wanted to try to use some of these products today, but it was, you know, when I'm filling the bucket up with water, it's freezing. So I decided I would wait till it was a little bit warmer, maybe in the 40s or 50s. But I don't think it's supposed to get that way this week. So
it's killing me.
We're in Louisiana.
Jezebel is dirty, and I've been dying to use that right there.
So this is a really good product. This is one of the products. Another thing is Lynn is big with her tires. So this is a wet look tire dressing. It's got a little spray applicator that goes on. You spray it on a rag, do it on your tires. It's supposed to be a wonderful product. Now, all these products are car show quality products. The guy told me in Hawaii that people will actually swap the bottles out so people don't know what it is. Miss Sandy, I'm glad to see you. Sandy Thibodeau, I hope, did you see the pictures? I was showing you the pictures, or Ken the pictures a few minutes ago. In case you didn't see them, Sandy. Walking Dead. Josh TKO Turner, right there.
My boy Josh.
And he autographed it. And then we got another one for Jeremy. We got one for Jeremy and Allison. So we got autographed pictures from my buddy Josh TKO Turner. Put the shine on my tires. I will do that. Those huge Lewis Montgomery. Talk about those tires. Lewis Montgomery's got a 1949 Ford F1 in the shop that we were working on. And I got to tell you, Lewis, the truck is it's coming out good. Just those freaking tires are huge. But we will put some of this tire dressing on them when we get everything ready. And then Diamond Shine. Diamond Shine is another product that you just put on with a microfiber towel, wipe it on, let it dry, and then wipe it off. And it gives a show quality shine.
On what?
On.
Is this for your paint job?
This is for paint. Okay. Yeah, this is for paint. And Ken Thibodeau, with that beautiful little roadster you have, you need to get some of this stuff, which is all available at Performance Metal Finishes, Vampire Chassis in Independence, Louisiana, along with Renegade Racing Fuel. Racers that win, pour it in.
Yes. Renegade
Racing Fuel. And we're getting all flavors in of Renegade. What was the one we ordered the other day?
I don't remember, but it was for some.
It was methanol. No, I used methanol. It was ethanol. It was ethanol. So we got some of that coming in. I think they said it would be in 10 days. And then we also got the owner of Hawaiian Island Shine sent me this tire dressing that is a satin. And he said a lot of people like the satin better than the wet look. He said, so I'll send this so your wife can try it and see if she likes it. Sandy Thibodeau said she loves me.
Everybody loves Big Johnny Blender.
Don't say that, Sandy. Ken's still around. He might hear.
Oh, God.
What? So, yeah, I'm doing a pretty good. I'm doing it. Oh, it's time. I just saw it's 7:17. Moonshine.
It's really good. You know, I'm debating between that and the apple pie moonshine.
I tell you, the apple pie this is really good. I like the apple pie. I'll tell you the reason I like the apple pie so much. Just because the build-up we had on it from Justified, watching Justified all those years. And it's the first moonshine I ever drank.
Really, was it?
Yep. In fact, I think I'll put a little more in this.
Oh, had moonshine when I was a teenager.
Well, yeah, you was a country ass. I mean, yeah.
But I mean, it was
You
like
lived out there in
stuff
the
they
woods.
It was the stuff they used to run their tractors and lawnmowers on. It was really weird.
Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars with Johnny Blender on Armed Radio. If you want one of these koozies, you can order them. You can go to the Facebook page and tell me I want a koozie, and we can make that happen. They're cheap. Not really. Here, you want some more?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. I basically had Ashley Hoyt Vining as...
Well, hello, Cole.
Hello, Cole.
Still hiding from me.
Still hiding. Ashley Vining is her husband's Cole Vining. He's one of the dirt cars that we do a lot with. We talk to a lot, and we do a lot of powder coating.
He's a dirt. I thought he was a demolition derby.
No, he's not demolition derby. He's dirt car.
Oh, okay.
And then they also have a wonderful son, Waylon. Waylon has a kart, dirt track kart. And Waylon, this was his first year running it and just killed it.
Waylon's the man.
Waylon is the man. And he hardly had any wrecks. At least there was no nice glass, not a shot glass. No, man, I'm not a shot glass kind of guy.
You're getting his redneck on the
Oh yeah, that, by the way, that's just a koozie, not the glass. It's a beer bottle koozie, and I don't drink beer, and that was the only glass. I had to force that sucker in there. Brandon Bell is joined, my brother from Texas, Fairfield, Texas.
Hey, Brandon.
Let's see. I basically had no show prepared for tonight just because we hit the ground January 1st running. The shop is killing it. I'm exhausted tonight. I am 20 minutes into the show. Another reason I was wearing the Night Risers shirt is this is probably what I'm going to go to sleep in when I get through with the show tonight.
About 5 minutes later.
About 5 minutes. So let's see. Southern Outlaw Gassers. Uncle Jesse has got GBO 7 coming up. That's further. I'm looking at last week's show.
Oh, okay.
So I where it said Christmas last week, I blurred that out and put New Year's.
Okay.
So I'm trying to work that. I got 2 screens open. So Uncle Jesse's Southern Outlaw Gassers Blowout 7 is in Atmore, Alabama, March 10th. We're going to be there for that. It is on our schedule. We do not have a con that weekend, and we are planning to be there for that. Also, on February 10th, there's the Gasser Grudge Fest at Emerald Coast Dragway in Holt, Florida, and Uncle Jesse is, I'm pretty sure, going to be there for that. I see Big Jim. All right, I'm going to try to start 2018 without saying anybody's name wrong.
I have no faith in you.
Jim Rottermel. I think I said that right.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get a thumbs up or something. So no, I'll let it. It's a hard name. I don't know. Rottermel.
I'm looking forward to the Atmore event. I can't wait to meet these guys.
Atmore event's gonna be cool. I talked to Uncle Jesse yesterday on the phone. I gave him a call. His son, Clint Holmes Auto, is a car dealer in Pensacola. And I was calling him to ask him some questions about some diesel vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Clint Holmes. I'll actually put a link up on the site because I tell you, it's hard dealing with car dealerships in Louisiana. I'm not going to do it anymore. Anytime I buy another vehicle, it's going to be out of the state. It's going to be Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Texas. It won't be in Louisiana. Not
There's
going to
some idiots around here.
Yeah, it won't happen. So we got Uncle Jesse's event coming up. Let's see. I wrote my first article Well, how many you need? Are they for a dually? Brandon, are those 17-inch wheels you need coated for a dually? And how many do you need? 6? Because if they're for a dually, I may have them. I may have another set. Let's see. I did my first article this weekend. My buddy Glenn Spillman, whose show is directly after this show tonight, Robert Perrin has joined. Sports Insider on Armed Radio. After this, I'll open for him. Glenn's the big time show. I'll open for him.
You're the fluffer.
I'm the. Sometimes it would be just better if she didn't say a word.
I'm here to help you.
3/4 ton 4x4, so it's not a dually. I've got the dually wheels. I think I've got an extra set of the dually wheels.
So your article.
Oh, yes. Glenn also has a magazine, Sports Online magazine.
Movie Lovers Unite.
Also, Movie Lovers Unite.
Yeah, so you're probably going to be in both of them.
No, I'm not going to be in Movie Lovers Unite. There's nothing about, unless somebody does a racing movie, I'll do something on it. But anyway, I did my first story for them just before the show went on. It's had 2,000 views. Did it on the Cummings Motorsports. Uncle Tony Bullock jumped in. Hello. Hope all is going good. Busy as heck back here. Man, I'm telling you, it's busy everywhere. 2018, today is the 3rd, and I think I'm slammed. I'm slammed. We picked up ATV Zone, which is a Polaris dealership, sell side-by-sides and four-wheelers. They called me in this morning and had me pick up some parts and got them back to them real quick. I see my buddy Ryan Carey, another front-engine dragster brother, is tuning in and checking out the show tonight. And Happy New Year, Ryan. Happy New Year, Glenn. But I did my story on Cummins Motorsports. Pretty good story, I think. It was the first one I've done. It seems to be getting pretty good feedback. So you can check that out. There's a link to it on all my pages, or you can go to Sports Insider Online and type in Cummins Motorsports. It's a pretty good article. Integrity equals success is the name of the article. Pretty good. It's a good read. I think everybody will like it if you read it. Let me know what you think, because this is something I'm going to start doing. Glenn, while you're online, is this going to be a weekly thing, a monthly thing? How often do you need a story? Because there's a whole lot of drag racing to talk about. Bill Haskins has joined. So I'm looking forward to it. And, it's kind of funny. Drag racing is a sport. So I just wrote my first sports column, you could say.
You did.
And the great thing about that is my great uncle Lawton Carver was a sports writer for the New York Times, the New York Daily News, Field and Stream. He covered racing when Daytona just started out. In fact, I read something about him that him and 5 other people were the people who started and got racing in Daytona. I've never gone back because I don't have any. There's no members of that side of the family that are still alive that I could find out and get any more information in. So basically, the stuff I've gotten on that, I've just gotten from things I've read about my uncle or great uncle online. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Second generation, or would that be a third generation? I guess it'd be a second. Great uncle. So I'd be the second person in the family that's actually done a sports article. So that's kind of psyched. And Lynn told me that she was going to get it printed and laminated, so in frames, so we can hang up upstairs. So I'm really excited about it. 6:27. We're on the 7 again. I do this on the 7th minute.
When he has no script, in hopes that it'll all turn out well.
It is. It's going to turn out wonderful. But the story on Cummins Motorsports was good. Check it out, please. Let me know what you think. And if you've got anything that you would like me to write about. Now, one of the things I'm going to start writing about, well, this weekend for New Year's weekend, me and Lynn binged Street Outlaws.
Yeah, we did.
I never have been a fan. I watched 1 or 2 episodes when it first started. I wasn't a big fan of it. So after 3 days of it, I'm more of a fan than I was before I started watching it this weekend. So I've got some, I street raced a long time. I street raced growing up. Hell, when I get rid of the Mustang 2 years ago, I street raced 2 years ago. But we always drove the car to where we were racing. We had in Picayune, we had a Bowley Bridge out by Crosby Chemicals is where we always raced.
I'm familiar with it.
And the funny thing about it, Miss Lou, who just passed away, was a friend of Mom's, and she had the house right there before you went over the bridge. Miss Lou was Mama's best friend for 55 years, 54 years. I'm 54, so 54 years. And Miss Lou would call the police whenever she heard people out there racing. But the funny thing about that is a lot of time it was me. Fortunately, I never had run-ins with the law because I always had a fast car. It was the slow guys that got caught by the police.
Yep, I hear you.
I had a fast car.
I don't think I care too much for all this computer tweaking.
But yeah, I mean, we've got the Godfather. Barry Nicholson is one of our customers at the shop that we've just done work for, and he's one of the Street Outlaws New Orleans. So he's been to the shop a couple of times, and like Barry, like talking to him. Actually, they were blowing plastic bolts on the engines the other night. They were going crazy, and I kept throwing shit at the TV because plastic bolts. What the hell you use a plastic bolt for? And I sent Barry a message asking, what are the plastic bolts? He said they use plastic bolts to shear away easy if there's a backfire in the nitro system, so it doesn't destroy the throttle bodies. So the plastic bolts shear off.
Makes sense.
And Kai Kelly, who also races there. Kai, in fact, I got a picture of Kai's new car today. People call it a Pro Mod, but it's not. It's a gorgeous car. It's a shocker. And hopefully we'll get some. I'm trying to get Barry to call in the show, and Barry also owns B Speed in Summit, Mississippi. So if you need any work done on your car, I think the Cummins family or Brick Cummins is taking Cole Cummings Chevy 2 there to get Barry to do a new set of headers for it. So check that out if you're in the area, Summit, Mississippi, B Speed. And he put some stuff up today. Pretty nice looking shop. I think he's carrying AN fittings and hoses, steel braided and black braided hoses. So it was just a little picture I saw of the shop. So I'm sure there's a lot of things there that he has. So check that out, B Speed. I got a link to it on my Facebook page, so you can go to B Speed. Talk with the Godfather, Barry Nicholson, but don't tie too much of his time up because the man is busy. But yeah, the Street Outlaws I liked. I got a message out to JJ the Boss, Memphis Outlaws. Street Outlaws Memphis is a new show I think is fixing to start. JJ the Boss, I can't decide if I like him or I don't like him. He's a cool guy, I mean,
he's a lot like you.
That may be
a nice guy, but he's a little bit of a horse's ass at the same time.
Yeah, and it's we don't us birds of a feather don't flock together real well. But yeah, we'll see as the show develops how he is and how it turns out. And where are you going with that? Oh, Lynn just took her moonshine and left.
Well, I was afraid it would fall off the side of the table.
So you were being careful.
Yes.
Let's see. That's a 2. Is that a 7? No, that's a 2.
Close enough.
Close enough. It's only 5 away. 5 plus 2 is what?
Yes.
7.
Yes.
So let's see. All right. So Street Outlaws.
And I like most of the guys. I got a few that I ain't real crazy about.
I saw Daddy Dave was one of the guys. Not a real big fan of his.
Yeah, he kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
I do like Chief. Love Farm Truck. And Asia. They're funny.
Farm Truck and Asia.
And Chuck. I like Chuck.
Which one's Chuck?
Chuck's the one in the white Mustang.
I like Chuck, the little short guy.
Yeah.
Short, bald-headed guy.
Yeah,
looks like Greg Lalonde.
Yeah. And you know what sealed the deal for me? is when Chief was having all the problems with the car and the door flew off and they got it back and everybody jumped in and started giving him what he needed, taking their
they took the rear.
apart.
Shane took the rear end out of his car and put it on Chief's car.
That's crazy. I like that.
And what Chief say, he made enough money to buy Shane a new rear end?
Yeah, because he
would take that one out. He wasn't taking that one out. So yeah, that was pretty good. I did enjoy it. And then we watched that was the Bristol.
Yeah.
That we watched.
Premiere.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the Reaper.
Yeah.
I like Reaper. James Goad. James Goad seems like my kind of horse's ass. And Jesse, if you're listening, I hope your grandson's not with you. I hate to say I don't cuss a lot, but me and James, I think, would absolutely kill each other, or we would be the best of friends.
Yeah, I don't know. The jury's out on him still with me.
I like him. He's a cocky guy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like him.
He's got and you don't prefer.
But he's a motorhead.
He's a motorhead. He's definitely a gearhead.
Into it. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, so I like Reaper. Beautiful car.
Yeah.
Car's beautiful. So yeah, we'll see, and I think I'm going to try when they start filming again in Louisiana. I think I'm going to party crash a few of those events because now I'm press.
There you go.
I'm press. I'm using my press credentials provided to me by Sports Insider Online. Let's see. Oh, that only took 2 minutes to do all that.
You ain't got no pages tonight.
I got no pages, man. I got nothing.
So in February.
Well, I'm going back to some of my 2018 event schedule.
Yeah, because we're kicking it off. We got a little slow month this month, which isn't really slow.
This month isn't really slow because the shop's on fire, and then
right.
I've got work on the car that I've got to get done.
Right.
And anybody out there within the sound, well, not within the sound of my voice, but within driving range of my shop, if anybody has got an 8mm 55 or 54 blower pulley, I need one. I ordered one, but it won't be here till Tuesday. And I really want to crank the car with the new ignition up this weekend. And I want to step the blower down a little bit. So
I don't know what that is, so
I know.
Can help you.
They're cheap.
I know what a pulley is.
They're cheap.
I don't know what that is.
They're cheap.
You're not putting something cheap on the drive, sorry.
No.
Okay.
No. I was just being considerate by saying it was cheap.
It's like an expensive hooker in dollar store underwear. You don't do that.
This is what I have to live with, everyone, daily. But yeah, February 10th, we don't have anything in January. We're just doing preparations and testing.
And resting.
And resting.
February, it's on.
It's on. February, we start out with Gasser's Grudge Fest at Emerald Coast Drag Race in Holt, Florida. And then the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, we will be author Lynn Gibson, the Adrian's Fury Dragster, and my crazy butt will be at Pensacon, at the Pensacola Bay Center in Pensacola, Florida. So, Uncle Jesse, you can come out there and see us again. And anybody else. Bill Gibson with Christine, he's in Pensacola. I got some Navy diving buddies in Pensacola, too. What was it?
You got a daughter.
I got a daughter and grandkids in Pensacola, too. Didn't mean to forget about them. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. We've got some of our friends that are gonna be there. Hold on. And we'll make some new friends. And remember, Renegade Racing Fuel is available at Performance Metal Finishes and Vampire Chassis in Independence, Louisiana. Racers that win, pour it in. All right, I got a little segue there. And if you need something, new season's coming up. If you need something, not sure if we've got it or not, let me know what you need. I'll make sure we have it. Hair's not in a ponytail tonight, letting it hang because I'm wearing my Amelie Racing oil hat. So let's see. Adrienne Barbeau, she's going to be one of the guests. Amanda Burse, who was Marcy Darcy on Married with Children, she's going to be there. Barbara Hershey, Brent Spinner, Data from Star Trek Next Generation. Our buddy Cammie Roebuck is going to be there, so that means T.D. Roebuck and Jeff Roebuck are probably going to be there as well.
The cupcake thief.
No, that's a J.D.
Yeah.
But T.D. is her mom.
Right.
And Jeff
But
is her
you know,
dad.
she's there.
Yeah, the cupcake thief is going to be there. Chris Sarandon is going to be there. We like him. We met him at Spooky Empire.
Right.
Christopher Judge. He was Tilk on Stargate.
Oh, okay.
Jason Isaacs. He was Lucius Malfoy, the long white-haired dad of Draco Malfoy on Harry Potter.
John Dugan. Also,
John Dugan from Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going to be there. Christy Swanson is going to be there. Lou Ferrigno is going to be there. Ryan Hurst, Opie from Sons of Anarchy is going to be there.
And who's our guy from Broken Lizard? We love Broken Lizard.
We like Broken Lizard, but I cannot remember it. Rabbit was his name in Super Troopers. I don't remember what his name is. Virginia Hay from Farscape. I want to meet her.
The blue chick.
The blue chick.
Yeah,
I want to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Australia.
Yeah.
She's like 6'5".
Okay.
It'll be a great photo op.
Okay. Let's hope she don't get stuck in the dragster, Clint Wallingford.
No one has been stuck in the dragster except Clint Wallingford.
Oh, this happens all the time.
Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Is there a 7? There's no 7.
Oh, it's 40. I missed the 7. Man, yeah, it's definitely our year to shine, Brandon. Ryan Carey. Now, Ryan is another one of those North Carolina boys with front engine dragster, and he's got some cool things. He's going to be headed to the North-South race.
Which one is that?
North-South race is one in Sunrise, Maryland.
Okay.
Shelby dragster. Hold on, let me look on. Oh, this is another page.
I know which one is Sunrise. That is Maryland.
Yes, Cecil County Dragway.
Right.
That's the North versus the South race. Charlie Benson's bringing his boys with the East Coast Fuelers. And
I think it's going to be interesting.
Steve we got a little Southern crew going up there. I'm actually got it on the schedule to go to that.
I noticed.
But I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough.
I don't know if I can take the ride.
Well, yeah, you don't have to go to that one. Me and Godwin can go hang out at that. Okay. Charlie Benson's wife's going to have donuts there.
Okay, you'll be in heaven.
Charlie be cooking. Or Raffaella will be cooking.
I have to send some chili with you.
Yeah, we can do that. Or I may throw in all the stuff in the ice chest and make gumbo. Take the burner.
Yep.
Cook some good old gumbo for them.
Yep. That would be cool.
And then the week after that in June is Cecil County's June 9th, June 15th through 17th is a hot rod reunion in Bowling Green, and we're planning on making that this year. And then let's see, after that, July 13th and 14th, we've got the ADRL drags at Killcare Raceway in Xena, Ohio. So yeah, we've got a really, really busy 2018 coming. You think I'm tired now? Wait till I'm on the show or on the road for weeks at a time and have to do the show on Wednesday night. Maybe from some bars. It may be from some restaurants. It may be for some hotel lobbies and hotel rooms. Hell, we may have to even do one at a truck stop.
No.
I can do one at a truck stop with my camera. If they've got Wi-Fi, I got a show.
Okay.
So yes, it's going to be the show on the road. You heard that old saying, let's get this show on the road?
Yeah.
We're going to be the show on the road.
Okay.
Let's see.
We talk about doing that all the time, but we just get so bombarded at these cons. We don't have time to pick up a camera and video.
I know, we really don't. We are doing a rat rod contest. We are going to have a raffle for one of our Vampire chassis. Drop Z chassis. I'm just worried about the dog.
I'm watching. He's
okay.
having dinner.
He's okay. we're setting. There was some software I had to get to run a raffle where you can see it, or a giveaway where you can see it online and register and enter and pay and all that crap. So I'm trying to get that all taken care of. We're going to do 150 entries. They're going to be $25 each. And our Drop Z chassis are over $1,000. It'll be custom powder coated to whatever color the winner wants. We're going to do a first prize, a second prize, and a third prize. The third prize will be the chassis.
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a waffle.
Okay.
So the first drawing.
Giving away a waffle?
The first waffle. The first prize and the second prize will be cash. Cash. The third prize will be the dragster. Or excuse me, not the dragster, the chassis. And that's going to be, we're going to get a little information from you, whoever wins it. That'll be shipped to you. That's included in the package. It'll be powder coated whatever color you would like. It'll have most of the tabs on it for just about anything. You may have to put a little something on it if you're doing something real extraordinary with it. It'll have front motor plate, cross member, transmission cross member. It'll be set up for a triangulated 4-link. If you want to put bags on it, you can. But yeah, it'll have all the threaded inserts on the inside of the chassis to run your fuel lines, your brake lines, your transmission lines. So it's going to be a pretty cool little giveaway.
I think so.
It's going to be nice. I've got a lot of interest in it. We've been getting. I actually wanted to try to have it up on the 1st, but just trying to get all, because I don't have time to do all the organizing as far as having somebody send me an entry and putting them on a list and them sending me payment and yeah, I don't have time for all that. There's a software, random.net that's what they do, drawings, lotteries, all kind of stuff like that. So I'm paying to have, I'm setting that up and go and have that, and then we may start running one every month. We may start doing some kind of raffle giveaway. Maybe every quarter. Okay. Yeah, that's true. We try to do it every quarter. But I think the next one that I do after that's going to be a crate motor. I come across some really good deals on some crate, small block Chevrolets. So I may do one of those. If we get a big enough bite on it, I may do a big block. Yeah, we'll see. Godwin, Britt. So the wife is thinking of getting into a rear engine dragster.
Scary.
And I've got to build her a motor. But hey, I do get a new trailer. Well, my trailer won't hold 2 cars. So you'll have the Wicked Fury.
Oh, now I understand why you wanted me to get all interested now.
You'll have the Wicked Truth dragster.
I didn't say that's what I wanted to name.
I've just figured since we followed books that you have written, because I ain't calling it short and gory. No. Okay.
I'll let you know when I start considering.
All right, that sounds good. Oh, hold on. I want everybody to wait just a few seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. It's 7. Man, that is good. Smooth. I drank a little of that tonight, hadn't I? Smooth. Yes, I will sleep well. Let's see. I don't know. I'm looking at everybody that's in the room and anybody got any questions? Please have a question. Please have a question. Oh, that question thing won't work when they're watching the playback of the show. So, damn. So let's see. We covered Pensacon. We covered the raffle. My buddy with D&M Graphics. Derek Ladner and Wade Cuevas also have the Mississippi C10 group. Now, we're going to be doing some work with them in the upcoming months. They've got a couple of shows, car shows for C10 truck drivers that they're doing in 2018. I believe they have a swap meet in February. I think they're setting up the Mississippi C10 swap meet in February. I was kind of looking for Wade Cuevas to be in on this tonight to let me know. Let's see. Did I just? No, I thought I had missed a call. Okay. 8. Damn. It's on 8. I got to wait 9 more. I don't know, people. I'm reaching tonight. I was just tired, so I didn't get to write my usual show and have everything scripted out that I wanted. So I'm looking back at some of these messages. But hey, after my show tonight, you can listen and watch Glenn Spillman with Sports Insider Online. Glenn's a great guy. Hey, Glenn, who you got picked for the Super Bowl? I know he's a really good handicapper. Awesome job. Steve God, Dirty Dog's paying me a compliment. Awesome job. He's paying me a compliment because he knows he's in hot water. Yes, my wife is ready to do a burnout. I tell you, my hair's not all blowed out. Usually this time wearing a hat in the shop, it's like out here.
Yeah.
I look like a mini Einstein. Einstein with a hat on.
It's behaving tonight. It's the weather.
They do sell side-by-side four-wheelers. That would be auto or ATV zone. Let's see. I've talked about D&M Graphics. At my buddy Alan Lloyd at Surreal Studios. That's another one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
I've talked about Amelie Oil. They're one of our sponsors. I'm wearing their hat tonight. Renegade Racing Fuel. Racers that win, pour it in. Available at Vampire Chassis, Performance Metal Finishes in Independence, Louisiana. We have the best prices.
Isn't there still a discount code for wheels?
Yes. If you need any, we got a really good discount. We got 2 really good discount codes. If you are racing season is getting ready to kick back off, if you need wheels, if you need Mosier axles, if you need Mickey Thompson tires, which hopefully I will be doing some work with Mickey Thompson tires in the upcoming weeks. Let's see, Renegade or Mosier. FTI transmissions, if you need any transmission parts. If you look on my page, MJ Kirby just joined in. Hi, MJ. Did Johnny give you a call, MJ? If you look on my page, see Cummins Motorsports, see Britt Cummings, see the Britt's race is the Money Monday race coming up in March. But if you click or message me, Britt Cummings, contact him about pricing on weld wheels, FTI transmissions, Mosier axles, Mickey Thompson tires. And if you give him the WCC10 code, you will get 10% off of your order. Now, he also carries other or reps other products, companies. So if you need something else, also ask him because he is probably working with them. With the seven incredible cars that they have. They got a lot of sponsors. But I know those weld wheels, Mickey Thompson tires, Mosier axles, FTI transmission.
That's it. You also have David Finch's code. Dyno. Also,
David Finch, my buddy, Finch Automotive, has got a new dyno going in. And if you will also look on the Whiskey Cars and Cigars page or the Johnny Blender page, man, the moonshine is working. And click Finch Automotive. If you contact David, and book a dyno session with him. You can also use the discount code WCC Dyno 10 for another 10% off of your dyno test. So that's two little specials that we got for you here on Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars this week. And we'll be running those specials for a while, but we want to keep you in the loop on those.
Mike's Cigars code still good?
Yes, you can go to Mike's Cigars. I hadn't heard from them, so I hadn't said a lot about what the.
It's been holidays.
Yeah, I know it's been holidays, but yeah, if you go to Mike's Cigars, which Mike's Cigars they've got really good prices on their cigars, and their service, their shipping is unbelievably fast. But if you go to Mike's Cigars and you also make an order with them and use the discount code WCC10, in fact, if you want to call any company on the planet and use the discount code WCC10, I can't say it'll work, but it might. And if it does, let me know who you contacted, so I may need something they have. But anyway, Mike's Cigars, use the WCC10 discount code for 10% off. It's 54.
Well, that's good. That gives you 3 minutes to talk about my favorite sponsor. Not coconut moonshine.
Not coconut moonshine. Here, drink the rest of that.
Oh.
Also, another one of our sponsors, Naked Wines. Naked Wines. We have $100 gift vouchers for Naked Wines. If you will message me and say, I want a $100 off voucher for Naked Wines, I will send you one. And this is $100 off a case of wine. That covers freight. It's really good wine. They've got it from all over the world. They've got it from the Napa Valley. They got it from Australia. They've got it from Europe. It's really, really good wine. When she's not drinking moonshine, she's drinking wine. And she has tried almost their entire inventory of wine.
That's excellent, y'all.
And she really loves it. But anybody that's watching, if you want a $100 off voucher, just inbox me and say, I want one. Be over 21 and in the United States, and I'll send you one. You'll get one. Dirty Dog said he's got somebody for me to do an article on. He probably will be doing an article on himself. Dirty Dog Racing.
Samuel Anderson.
Oh, nah. No.
You're in the full rocks for that, huh?
No. So let's see. I got 5 more minutes, everybody. So somebody please ask me something. Let's see. I got a message here. I can't. Oh, Steve. Who, Steve? Dirty Dog. Who? You know, I also could do a Tantillo family bakery in Gardner, New York.
Yeah.
They make the awesome donuts, and I believe the apple cider donuts that I had been bragging about for so long. Greg Lalonde, hey, I just told a joke about you a little while ago.
Still got that thong, Greg?
Oh man, yeah, that's him on that thong and that bicycle. That was terrible. I'll post that picture later. Oh, Greg, happy New Year.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, this moonshine is kicking my butt. Give me my water.
Tonight would be a great night to glue the toilet seats down.
Hey, Greg, this is my one of my Christmas presents from a buddy of mine in Mississippi. It's a gallon of coconut moonshine. And it's really, really good.
Very good.
Very, very good. It'll be great in pina coladas. That will be awesome in a pina colada.
I think so.
So, Dirty Dog, where did you go? You're not telling me who did the article on it. It must have been him, being that's why he's not answering me back.
Okay.
All right.
That's about right.
So, Naked Wines, if you want a $100 wine voucher, just inbox me and I'll send you one. I might even send you 2. Give one to a friend.
He keeps drinking that moonshine, he might do it naked.
Yeah. You know, everybody loves the banter between me and you. I get people talk about that all the time. But you know, sometimes it might be good if you just sat there and just was quiet.
Just sit here and be cute?
Yeah, just sit there and be quiet. Cute, quiet. Whatever you do. Let's see. You killed me. Let's see. I got some messages on this computer.
Where's the couch?
No, I don't have any. No, I don't have any. I don't have any couch tonight. Armed Radio is Armed Radio, which is our network. And Armed Radio has a plethora of shows that you can catch during the week. My producer Jimmy Bell and Paul Daniels have a show in. Oh, thank you, Ronnie and Lori Owens. They say great article. Thank you so much.
I'm very proud of them. You did a great job.
Hey, thank you. Do you remember what I was just talking about?
Yeah, Jimmy and Paul's show.
Jimmy and Paul show, Pot Talk, on Thursday nights, 8 Eastern.
Right before Joe rocks?
Right before, no, I think in a show between Jimmy and Joe.
No, that changes.
Yes, there is.
It's the voice of God.
My producer, Jimmy Bell, is in the house. But Jimmy has a show called Pot Talk, politically offensive talk. And if you are a liberal, this is a show that you will really like. Please tune in on Thursday nights. And then Kathy Gumbiner and Mike Darrow have a show on Tuesday nights.
I think they're on at 8 Central.
8 Central. And then your show, The Twisted Southern Horror Queen,
that's me.
Lynn Gibson, is on Monday nights here on Armed Radio. And then Glenn also has another show on Susan Jones.
Hey, Susie.
Susie and Mike Jones. We love them. We met them at
E-Town.
Night Risers at E-Town, Elizabethtown, Kentucky. They're just great people. They are the chauffeurs of the movie car Christine. They drive her everywhere. So I'm trying to think. Glenn Spillman show Sports Insider, but on Friday he also has another show called Cellar 13 Films.
Right.
And that covers Glenn is a writer, producer, director, actor. Everything. He does it all. He does everything. So Glenn's a real good guy. John Anderson, my buddy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Get that man a
cheeseburger. He's tuned in, and we're glad. John, we met him at, what was the first con we met John at?
Maybe Tupelo.
Tupelo. Oh, my producer is giving me the nudge. It's time to go off. Good night, everybody. I'll stay on Facebook for a little while, but everybody listen on Armed Radio. Thank you. Have a great new year, and see you next week, or talk to you next week. Bye.
User left your channel.
Okay, so I'm off of Armed Radio. But John Anderson, we met him at Tupelo Con.
I think so.
Was it the Horror Con of Mississippi? I think that is where we met him. Are you sure?
No. We were everywhere last
year. Yeah, we were everywhere. We were a whole bunch of places last year.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
It sure
okay.
Was.
But we met him and Michael Ashley and Josh TKO Turner.
Yes.
Yes, that's where it was. Yeah. And the Roebucks. So, yeah, it was a good time. John is a great guy. Watch out, baby Groot. The big 14s are headed towards you.
He's a little hostile.
He kicked that baby Groot. I can't believe he did that. All right, everybody, let me get out of here. Thanks for watching. If you haven't had a chance to check out the article on Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars, Sports Insider Online, Integrity Equals Success, check it out. It's my first article. Let me know what you think. So good night, everybody. Have a wonderful new year, and I will see you here next week on Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. Thank you.